Okay, giving a midstream tweet to see if I can get a little more momentum going here. Oh. If you guys are on Twitter and you're following me there, do feel free to give that a retweet. Get your Sims friends on board with the delight and amusement. Okay. Things seem to be functioning. My video and audio are back in sync. Roughly speaking. Partway, maybe. Oh man, my buddy Justin is part of the Technophilia podcast. He just tweeted me, "How dare you broadcast while we broadcast? This is the beginning of a nasty feud." Blue Moon Girl, your speech and your introduction was fine. It was cool. It is informative and polite. Exactly how I like it. Your boyfriend bailed on you. She's like, "Man, Alyssa's watching too much Sims. I gotta get out of here." He was like, "Look, baby, I appreciate our relationship, but you sure are watching a lot of this random guy on the internet playing with virtual dolls. So I'm gonna go hang out with my buddy Johnny Football, and you just enjoy. We'll get back together in a little bit, sweets, once you're done watching the handsome bandana man on the internets." Audio's still out of sync. Can't win them all. We'll go with it. Whatever. There's no fixing it sometimes. Apparently, I have a patch to download for FF Split, so maybe once I get that going, it'll help. Thanks for letting me know, though. Yeah, Pumpkin Pie. I like trying to make a story with some amount of continuity. I try not to cheat or cut corners much. Lifetime rewards are totally in play because you earn those, but. Oh yeah, Brock's okay. Brock's playing bass for the community, for the politicians. Playing bass for the man. You guys, winter makes this all that much more tragic that Pumpkin just lost her spouse. She's just like wandering through the snow. Oh, cool. The whole family just got invited to a party. And if I remember that it happens, maybe I'll send them to that party. Oh. What? What if I kick you off my lot? What if I don't let you in the door? Why'd you get through the gate anyway? Stop doing. I'm just gonna ignore you. She can actually invite her genie over without having to get any attention because she will. You guys, it's time to start seducing a genie again. There's only one way out of this. Which family invited them to the party? How do I tell? Won't it be marked out here somewhere? Not one of the... Ooh, but people in a nice house. But not one of the people who we added. One of the families that we added from the stream. Yeah, we added some people submitted by the stream viewers. I know they're out here somewhere. Woods, McMaster's. I know I saved. They're here somewhere. Oh, maybe I have to know them first before they appear on the map. Oh, that'd be one way to get the genie. Yeah, I don't know how many reward points Pumpkin has or how many she'd need for that. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if we can do anything to make her life a little easier. Regular watering hole, cold and heat. Master of Seduction. I feel like elderly Pumpkin as a Master of Seduction is hilarious. I'm getting it. Sarah, I have not personally made any Sims based on anybody. What I'd rather do is have you make a Sim that you think looks like you or something and upload it to the exchange, and then just send me a message on Twitch and I'll throw it in the neighborhood. MB, they're out there somewhere. Don't give me that. Come on now. No, don't clean a bathtub. Your handsome, muscular genie in his curled boots is here. So we need to pressure this relationship to go forward. Come on, Pathfind.
You Ross?
Larn.
He has such a high voice too, it's weird. Alright, so we need to just compliment personality, compliment appearance.
Basadao.
Flirtatious joke. Yeah, MB, I hope the whole scenario is better with that as well. I could wish for Zach to come back, Pumpkin Pie, but I try not to mess around with life and death. It's just... I like the sense of consequence. Oh, bummer, Sarah. Okay, they've had their first kiss now, so... Hold on, we'll get it nice and close there. Slowly moving on. Finding new love with strange supernatural creatures. Ladies and gentlemen, your quotes. Your quotes. Gotta get hydrated. I gotta run after this. Skarak, you win. Too good, and right off the bat, too. So that's how blue tastes. Oh, I love it. That was good. Alright, come on. I need completely irresistible before we can ask him to stay over and get knocked up by a genie. Let's make our intentions very apparent.
Zord, Nakimash, Dubilak.
Oh,
It must be so cramped living in that lamp. Here, let me massage your blue muscles. Smooches.
Ramanas?
Pumpkin is being extremely irresistible. Fire the relationship opening cannon. You want to stay over? You want to stay over? You want to stay over?
Abuni Blork?
Did she just purr at him? And woohoo.
Chimana.
Blue Moon Girl, it's linked below in the networking box below the stream in the box called like networking and links or something, and it's the show archive link or stream archive. I can't remember how I phrased it. There should be multiple links in there, and one of them says show archive or stream archive. That's true. He technically stays over every night. I was going to bring up the whole age is just a number thing, but the genie's probably even older than Pumpkin. Ah! I don't want to interrupt the process because it takes so long to get them places, but I was just thinking we could turn Pumpkin into toy form before they woohoo. Then it would be the weirdest. Hold on, hold on. Perfect. Oh, I love it when I stop it at the perfect moment. Let's kind of get both of their faces in here a little more. About to put all that trampoline practice to use. Team, your quotes. Your quotes. The Quote Preservation Initiative. It's a good catch that. Oh my gosh. I would be too creeped out by this picture if I had her in toy form. I don't know if they can woohoo while in toy form. Maybe they lock that out. I'm gonna take MB's quote. Excellent, excellent genie foreplay. Excellent. Excellent genie dirty talk. The award for best supernatural dirty talk today goes to MB. Well done, MB. Round of applause. What did you miss? I think you missed. Oh my gosh, he has a blonde afro and he's What? What is going on? We have sudden complete genre shift. They just like have a compartment down in that bed. Is he like wearing Zach's old clothing? You know, I didn't peg you for a blonde. Oh my word. Craziness. That's bananas. Totally different sim. Looking at quotes, looking at options. Forever. I can't decide. I can't decide between the quotes you guys are dropping. Many, many good ones. Hmm. I'm gonna take. It's hard to decide. I think I'm gonna take that one from Rope House. Zoom. There we go. Because he does look like a totally different sim when he's out of his genie getup. At a certain point, I just have to commit. I have to commit to these quotes. That just looks ridiculous. And he's like, yeah! Pumpkin's having so much fun, it's almost criminal. You guys, apparently Pumpkin was pretty good. Okay. Brock is down here getting his study on. Oh, does he need to take care of his vegetables more? Do you just go back to the lamp? I think you just went back to the lamp. Craziness. Okay, Brock is as far as he can be on gardening at the moment with what we have set up to garden. Let's use your big experiment thing again here and figure out what we can do with it. Meanwhile, Seneca, let's see. Seneca was working on his charisma and stuff. Ayana comes over tomorrow, and then we'll have the wedding. Sure, do an experiment on the apple. I haven't really pushed this device to the limit yet. This is like his Tony Stark experiment machine here. Disco music and science. That's what's going on here. Jessica started another workout again of her own volition. Maybe it's time for you to come home, hun. Oh my word. I think she's taking it too far. She has exercised herself all the way back down to sweaty and gross again. Marion Hood, welcome. Glad you could make it. She is into it, though. Welcome, Pika. Welcome to the stream. I need quotes. Welcome, Milky Juice. She has muscleorexia. She's pretty lean. She's been super skinny ever since I found her in the neighborhood. Submitted by one of my viewers. I'm woof. Quotes, quotes, quotes. I'm trying to decide. Running, I'm running, and running, and bum 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 bum. I'll take... Chris, welcome to the stream. I am taking your quote. Congratulations, thou art quoted. And for any of you who've just arrived in the last little bit here and we've not been formally introduced. Hello. Hi there. I'm known as Bandana Rob. I am on the internet and amusing you. Right now we're playing The Sims 3. Thank you for coming in and checking out the stream. Do consider a follow if you're enjoying the atmosphere here. Play about twice a week. And I love having visitors. Check out the social networking links below as well. I'm on the internet in many places to delight and amuse you. Welcome back, Fredo. Man, she is blasting it out. She has discovered beast mode. We're still playing Fredo. We still got another, like, 90 minutes. Alright. We're switching over to push it mode. Oh, I bet she can do some sick pull-ups, too. Is there another pull-up thing? Of course it's being used. I think being a pixie is probably cheating at pull-ups. Okay, let's get you at least to the restroom while we wait. Ooh, there's the weight machines. She's pretty unstoppable. She really likes the exercise. Just blasting her way through it. that's the men's. Whoops. That's me paying attention. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I think it's time to send her home before she starves herself to death exercising. I guess pull-ups will have to wait for the moment. Let's send you home after you use the restroom. But she'll be going home, of course. She'll be bicycling in the winter to go home post-exercise. Okay. Yeah, find your way to the bathroom. I don't even know how that experiment went now because I looked away. Let's see. Pumpkin's cleaning up in here. I don't think there was anything to give me. Enjoy your food, Imby. It's all good. You guys, in 3 hours, Pumpkin's gonna be over the death of Zachary. At that point, I feel like it's probably okay to marry a genie. We can have a triple wedding. We can have a crazy triple wedding. Pumpkin can marry the genie, Seneca can marry Ayana, and Brock can marry Jessica. That would be bananas. And highly memorable. Brock is attempting strange trick shots. Oh, when she gets home, she even eats like vegetables and stuff. She is a health nut. Make sure we're getting all the... Oh, we haven't done the gift-giving party either. My word. Okay. No, we don't want her to wish Zach back to life after she marries the other guy. Yeah, Frido, this is the house that I built. This is my super boss house. Wait, you don't want the cue ball to go down. That's... Basic pool understanding fail, Sims. Basic pool rules understanding failure. Let's see. We need... Who's got the... I think Pumpkin will be the most likely to do this without complaint because I just made Brock's favorite vehicle the motorcycle. Let's actually get the Motive Mobile out of... Okay. Blue Moon Girl, if the greeting turns into a wall of text, there might not be anyone reading it. So feel free to trim that to about half that much information. I appreciate you offering friendly greetings to people coming in, but that may be... That was a lot of data. Why can't you go... Come on. Come. Fit in my garage. What if the motorcycle goes in the garage? There we go. And then this can go... Yeah, that works. Awesome. That could be. So we've got that in the parking space out there now. So, okay. Everybody pile in and go to a community lot. We're always going to get in the car long enough to fill all our motive meters. Actually, I don't know why I had Pumpkin bathe, because we were just about to pile everybody in here and fix all the motives. Alright, everybody recover from everything in our supercar, because why not? Oh. Yeah, you need to get up. Gotta get up. Come, Francesca. With your face that warps when you turn because this game was programmed a little poorly. That will bother me for the rest of time. It's irritating to see. The robot's a member of the family now. The robot was added as intent to be like a butler, but he very quickly became part of the family. No, I don't want to get the paparazzi fairy in the Moodmobile. He's just going to follow us around and be a big nuisance. Hoping if I just leave the lot for a couple seconds here, he'll get the message. The pug is a delight. What just happened? Game, did you lock up? Don't lock up. Not allowed. Not allowed, video game. What happened now? More tragic music. Oh. Oh, Jessica has lost connection with her own family. Hey, Gaming Mama. It does look like the Scooby-Doo Van Rope House. Or, I'm sorry, Frido. I misaligned those when I looked. Gaming Mama, you may have come just in time for a triple wedding tomorrow. Triple wedding. Oh, Gaming Mama, did you not make it last time? Did you not know Zach died? Can we ice skate on this? I feel like that should be a... Oh, that's the dog. No wonder I can't interact. You guys, we can all go ice skating! Yes, he died. He died from eating a magic jelly bean, which was tragic. I wish the dog could go out on the pond and, like, scamper around and slip and fall and stuff. Yes, terrible magic jelly bean accident. Wow, we really have to enter from that specific point, don't we? What's going on? Dear game, you seem to have poorly programmed the position of that bridge. Where'd Pumpkin go? You've arrived. Go skate. Excuse me. Getting all coffee. Come on, get everyone out on the ice. You know you want to go? Try to reinitialize that. No interactions. There we go. Seneca, of course, failing at the point of ice skating. Oh, that's right. Pumpkin's had a ton of practice over time, so Pumpkin's super fast. She's like fully trained. Oh, that might be a good picture. We'll make it a Pumpkin memory. She's remembering spending time with her family. There's no good way to get a super wide shot, though, like this. Family skating night. What's my favorite supernatural option? Pumpkin pie. I really actually don't like playing with supernatural sims very much. It just kind of happened here. But I almost like them normal so that the weird things are like something special. If you put a bunch of supernaturals in your house, suddenly the weird things just like lose their weirdness. No worries. Don't stress out about how your caption looks. I'm going to take Alyssa B's. The important part is that you try. Actually, that's probably that. Oh, there we go. Quote taken. All right. Looks like Brock and Jessica, though, are picking up on the skating pretty quickly. Jessica will probably pick up speed here in just a second. She just leveled. Or do they have to get off and get back on to pick up speed? Oh, no, there they go. There goes Brock, anyway. Seneca, meanwhile, completely missing the point. Lovely. Oh, what happened to Francesca? Is Francesca just, like, running home? Francesca's just running home. You know what? If you're going to go home anyway, let's have you hunt. You guys remember, most of our fortune was made on, in our first generation by having a dog just go hunting for gems and stuff. What's up, Demora? That's correct that it's not Tuesday. Also, I warned people and put out a tweet. Cope with change. Cope with change, Internet. Nomura, we've been over this. You don't have to use Twitter to bookmark my Twitter page. I'm just saying, you don't have to have an account. My tweets are public. Is the stream all messy? What's going on? It's been a little bit hit or miss today. Well, yes, Nomura, but look, okay. You have two choices in the matter. You can complain about being underinformed and limit your position and constantly be upset. Or you can interact with the solution. Alright? There are two options here, and it's in your power. It's in your power to not be upset by not having the correct information. Just put that out there. The power is in your hands. Feel empowered. All right. think we're going to take the team home here. The ice skating is not particularly amusing to me. Let's send the crew home here. And see how Francesca's doing hunting out collectibles. Aww. That is a more reasonable introduction like Blue Moon Girl. I agree. Though it can be slightly less frequent too, it is popping up a lot. Also, I like personally greeting people. Hey, we're almost back up to 30 people. Awesome sauce. Welcome if you're just arriving. Thank you for dropping in. I'm Bandana Rob. I entertain you on the internet, both here and in places listed in the networking box below. Check out those links at some point. Follow the stream if you're having a good time. I play a lot of The Sims 3, so if you came for that, you're in the right place. The other thing we're doing right now is taking quotes for pictures. Anytime I take a picture, you may submit a quote to the chat if I think it's funny, amusing, insightful, or heartwarming, depending on my mood. I will take it and preserve it in my profile. I'm taking Gaming Mama's quote. I like it. Come on. Copy. Pasto. Gaming Mama. Gaming Mama. Yes, I'm getting a little punchy. I was not pleased to be woken up by the sounds of power tools outside of my apartment this morning. Look at the fuzzy little noggin. Oh, I know, right, Xavier? It's like people don't appreciate that I'm halfway nocturnal and like to sleep until 10. Nom 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 dog, nom 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 nom. What'd you find? Colorful feather. Okay, you know what? Practice makes perfect. That's okay. That's a good first effort. And I appreciate your it's a good shot. It's alright. You haven't slept in 7 days? That doesn't seem like the greatest idea. Now we're having our homeward bound moment. Barreling across the snowscape. Oh, did we all get in the same car? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They actually all got in the same car. Good stuff. I'm glad you like it, Frido. Yeah, I do 4 hours 2 times a week, so there are people who do way more than that, but they're making money off their stream. I'm not making money off my stream yet. there are people who are like every day for 4 to 6 hours. I'm like, there is some intensity to that. Bum bum bum. You're like the welcome, like at a Japanese store, the irashaimase girl. Irashaimase. Irashai. Man, you guys, back in college when I went to Japan, that was crazy. You would walk through certain parts of town. Like every little tiny store would have a woman out front shouting "Irashaimase" in the most intense and audible manner possible to get your attention. Why is Jessica getting gifts from strangers? I don't like it. Okay, so it is the morning. Ayana arrives in less than 3 hours. Seneca's going to romance her up. He's going to propose. Pumpkin's going to try to free the genie and propose to him. There's maybe triple wedding. We'll try. We'll try it. We've got an hour. Well, Pumpkin, if you're going to talk to yourself, why don't you finish that snowman? Gaming Mama, you didn't choose the thug life. The thug life chose you. From the mean streets of Manchester. AKA the Chet. I don't know, I just made that part up. I have no idea what you'd abbreviate it as. Wait, no! You can't all be going to work right now. Call in. I know it's your first day, but we're all calling into work. Everybody call into work. Smartphone. Take unpaid time off. 2 days. Seneca, take unpaid time off. We'll all start after we get hitched or whatnot. 2 days. 2 days. What are you doing in the garage? In shorts, no less. Also, apparently the garage is unlit. Let's fix that. The garage is going to get sconces because that's what I can just readily copy-paste. Oh, no, no, there's these overhead lights. Those are perfect. Eyedropper. Lodge light. I'm not even anywhere near on key anymore, am I? Let's stop then, shall we? How did I... Okay. We're just going to put them, like, right beside. I'm going to hope that's lined up and try not to dwell on it, because we need a lit garage. Still rough and tumble on the countryside. Oh, I'm sorry, Gaming Mama. We did restart halfway through the stream in an effort to take care of that lag, but it's not working. I really need to download the latest update to FF Split. There are things I need to do. I accomplished one thing. I linked Triggedy's archive of my stream down below in the networking section. Let's start. That's a thing, right? Okay, please say we all got off work. Hey, Brock, you gotta have a bachelor party for you. Probably not. Don't have time for it. Awesome. Everything's approved. Ayana arrives in an hour. An hour! Seneca has missed her. What happens when people are modded? They gain the ability to ban people from chat or timeout them. Brock is already knocking down this snowman. Hold on, that deserves a picture. But yeah, I haven't modded anyone because it hasn't been so. I haven't had so much trouble with trolls and stuff that I've needed it. When the time comes, if the time comes, I will go for it. I wonder if we can catch Jessica in here just right, too. And that's my husband-to-be. Yeah, it looks like he's getting a carrot to the groin. Frido, I don't know when I'm going to release the book, mostly because I'm having a lot of trouble getting stuck editing on it. I want it to be perfect, and it's agitating me that I can't quite get it to be what it wants yet. So, can't give a solid release date yet. Every time I've tried to give a release date, I have pushed past it. Is tough. Boom, 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 boom. Alyssa B, I love it. That's a keeper. Copy. Ninja Bailey, no, they should get married today. I saw you looking at my woman. Hello, Brock speaking. Simoleons and guitar skill. Sure, yeah, we can accept that. We'll do that eventually. All right. Why are we all hanging out in the garage? I guess that's the place to be right now, huh? Some sassy snowmen. Alright. You guys, let's get to 9 a.m. so that Ayana arrives. I want to get her on the lot. Come on. Oh, she's here, she's here. Ah, she made it. Seneca, go get your lady. Alluring greet. No, go. I appreciate that Brock is taking a chance to greet, but also, what's wrong and where are you? Go. Why is alluring greet not working? Okay. Greet? Brock, don't strike up a chat with your robot's girlfriend. Go ahead and throw a romantic kiss over there so you get away. Okay. Now can we greet? There we go. That's the pair up that I was waiting for. I do believe he just purred at her. That's kind of crazy. Brock messed up the snowman. He went over and beat the snot out of it. Yeah, so we need to get things... ooh, very alluring. Wow, we just skipped straight ahead, didn't we? I think gaze into eyes is appropriate. Okay, maybe that was a little much. How about... I think embrace. I'm going for more romantic things, not like just sloppy, you know, make-outy things. The embrace is that's romantic. I think stroke cheek is appropriate. Luis, all of the pictures, if you go to thesims3.com and friend that profile name, I will accept your friend request, and then you will be able to see all the pictures. Alright, extremely irresistible. Seneca, let's do this thing. Propose marriage.
Nova? Flarn? Borgo? Oh!
Proposal number 2, confirmed. I was busy yesterday, Namora. That's all. It's not a permanent change. No, scarier still, Namora. It moved this week, but next week, it's going to move back. Change is a source of terror. But if you prepare, you can soak it. Handle, adapt. I'm sorry, I'm being kind of a jerk today. I apologize. It's not my intent. I'm like, internet, please, change happens. There are so many people who, like, if you frequent various places on the internet enough, you just find that there's like this huge number of people who can't handle change, and I'm like, change happens. You can make it work. Contain. Just like deep breaths. Deep breaths, internet. We can do this together. Alright. I think I want to capture both of the beat-up snowmen in the picture. Including the Reaper snowman. Oh, but then we can't get... I want to get this closer, though. I do. We need to capture the drama. The baby llama drama. Can we make her face a little more visible? Probably not. Proposal number 2. Alright. Back up to 34 people. Welcome, you guys. And good timing, because there's still about 50 minutes left, so there's a good chunk of show left. Ooh, and lots of quote options. Okay. Stretch it out. Let me pick. I gotta be the judge here. Come on, pop. Oh. Stiff everything. Okay. This mirror of myself. Love at first bolt. Alyssa B, you are knocking it out of the park today. You keep saying things that are just perfect for whatever mood I'm trying to present. You've got a good sense for this today. I wanted something heartfelt, and what you said worked for me. Shazam. Memory taken. You're enjoying climbing your way to prominence in my chat room. Up to 36, welcome. Anybody else here for the first time ever that I have not greeted yet? By all means, shout yourself out. I'm happy to greet you. I'm very interactive. The chat will confirm. I watch the chat. You watch the chat too. I have it in the window now. I've made that work.
Oh, Dagweed!
She's totally into it.
Laderno! Salazar? Glavathern!
Draysky, welcome to the stream. Yes, we are having webcam troubles today. We are having all manner of synchronization troubles. We're just doing the best we can with it. I tried to fix it. I did a halfway point stop to try to smooth things out. It didn't come together. But I appreciate that you're here. Thank you for dropping in on the stream. Awesome. I'm glad you came and check it out. If you're enjoying the atmosphere here, do give it a follow. This is what I try to cultivate. This is the environment of happiness and acceptance that I try to create. Okay. Last but not least, we need a third and final proposal. Let's get that genie back out here. Pumpkin needs very badly to remarry. And we're going to have a triple wedding today, if we can pull this off.
A bit of herb. Oh, feed it on feed.
MB, you may have missed Seneca proposing to Ayana, and she accepted. Alright.
Yeah!
Persons who know what's going on in The Sims 3. Do I have to free the genie before I can propose to the genie? Welcome, Red Caribou. Welcome back. Do I have to free the genie before I can propose? Or can I propose and then... Well, let's just amp up the romance and see if the option appears. And if not, we'll try freeing.
Mukana.
Narfly.
He does seem to come straight out of that lamp as, like, romantically inclined, so...
Ooh, Mark.
Let's go... Amorous Hug. Faxed Cupcake? Awesome!
Sanduhan.
Come on, Pumpkin, lay it on thick. We don't have time for subtlety.
Oh.
That's the goal. Genie marriage is the goal. Dude, there are loud children outside. There are very loud children outside, you guys. Propose going steady? I guess that's the next step.
Oni no.
Loud children used interrupt stream. It's super effective. She wants to woohoo. We will definitely add that to the list. I think instead of throw bachelorette party, because I don't think she's going to get around to that. Romantic, make out, whisper in ear, woohoo. I bet I need to free you first. Let's talk about freeing the genie. Return genie to lamp, friendly. Propose, friendly. Share secret, speak madness. Talk about freedom. I think that's how we start this. Let's see if we can get this to happen.
Julabaka, Nuf, Naglavash, Ushta.
Wonko Bwislet. Uba. Zow.
Pumpkin has a naughty reputation. Doggone it.
Michelin.
Maku, Mikamini Yashku, Evlathark Nugolak, Kubu.
He doesn't want to be free? What's going on?
Mati Smart?
Oh, Naklu.
What? No! How can I marry you if you're not free? What's going on? You guys, I think it's only going to be a double wedding today. We'll figure out the genie thing in the future. Let's take this inside. Oh, Frido, I put that on her face because she's a former imaginary friend, and so I wanted some way to mark that without having to have her turn into her toy form. So that's why Pumpkin has a pumpkin mark on her face. Yeah, Milky Juice, that's what I just tried to set the genie free, and he didn't want to do it. Also, wow, the genie's outdoor clothing is a source of fascination. That's funny. Well, let's make a wish. We're not going to wish to bring someone back from the dead, because we're not going that route. Long life, large family, happiness. Oh! There's how we do it. First, how many wishes do I have left? Is there a way to know? Let's do free the genie. Let's just, I don't want to take the chance that we don't have the chance. Money is temporary. Supernatural romance is forever. What? What happened? Did it not? Did it not take? Let's try that again. Hold on. Ah! Quit going crazy. Free the genie. Pumpkin? Stop. Stop. Contain. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Why is it not working? The relationship is super high with the genie. It's romantic. She's definitely there. Yeah. Reset sim may be needed. Seems like a bug. On both of them. We can try it. You guys think reset sim? It's reset sim pumpkin Rob? Trying to remember. Or is there an underscore in there somewhere? Reset. What's the reset sim cheat again? RES. Maybe it's lowercase reset, uppercase sim. Pumpkin Rob. Hello? I feel like it's not doing it.
Slard.
Riyadh.
Yeah, that's what I just typed. We can't even fix this with reset sim.
Clean.
Maybe it is resetting her. I don't know. Alright, let's try to wish one more time real quick, now that they've moved. Oops. Invite everyone in. What's going on? Make a wish.
Proof. My zeal.
Yeah, it just keeps... She's like looping her insanity animations. Oh, and he's gone. Okay, well, guess what? You don't get to attend the wedding. So there. We don't have friends in the neighborhood yet. Really, because we've been gone from it for so long. We haven't really paid a heck of a lot of attention. I think I want to just get the wedding on and get it done. Let's go here and call. All right, let's get Sims hitched, y'all. Call Jessica over. Why are you going to? Oh, you work today, don't you? No, no, not allowed. Son of a biscuit. Cancel everything. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh, Mary Brock. Well, that's got to go in there. Cast an ice blast today on it. Hold up, Mary Jessica. Awesome. All right. Oh no. Become friends. Okay. Throw bachelor party. Give gift. That seems good. Okay. Buy a horseshoe court. Hot. Okay. Okay. Use testing sheets enabled, then shift-click on Pumpkin and edit her and create a sim. What will that do, though? Why are we going to create a sim with her? No, just call your work and cancel everything. Arg. Take unpaid time off. No, I know, ignore. I think it's going to end up zapping her to work anyway, because, yeah. Just take unpaid time off, go home. I forgot I was getting married, so yeah. Go home. Okay, let's try to get married again, shall we? Welcome back, Madam Butterfly. Good to see you again.
Fortune.
Oh, there's discount on Sims expansions? If Island Paradise is cheap enough, I might grab that soon then. You guys, Pumpkin's out here being Pumpkin. Swimwear. Swimwear in the snow. What's the first best, dare I say? The first best excuse for missing work. He said, brushing his beard thoughtfully. Gaming mama. I see. Not in front of the kids. I see. Okay. Oh, curse stretch. I think Ninja Bailey gets the quote. Why are you judging, Pug? Boom. Check. Okay. There will be many babies. Robe House. I definitely got the fertility treatment lifetime reward for both Brock and Jessica, so they are going to be so fertile. We're talking like triplets. It should be awesome sauce. Okay, you're back on the lot. You guys, let's call over. Call over. Call over. Just go to him. My word. This game is wonderful, but sometimes it takes the longest time to get what you want. Alright. The time has come, team. Wedding the first. Hold on. We need... The disco definitely needs to end. Got it. Also, the shadow on her face makes her look like she has a mustache. We're going to find a different angle. Probably still looks like a mustache. Gonna go with it. As always, we want to favor the bride in the picture because the weddings are all about the bride. At least that's what I always hear. We need to catch the ring as well. Finding an angle. You know what? That'll have to do. At a certain point. So let's make that her memory too. Oh! Well. Maybe we'll get the kiss. That'll do. Let's get a nice close one. Let's get a close-up. Finally married. The romance is too much. I promise to love you in sickness and in health, in world conquering or defeat by heroes. With cheese hearts? It's very Dr. Horrible in here right now. He just wanted love. Let's see. I'm going to take Red Caribou's quote. Oh, I should probably copy and then Control V. There we go. I mean, they aren't even dressed up. Which is true, but I was ready to get it done. I didn't want to wait any longer. Okay. Check. Wedding number 1. Achieved. Woo! Woo! Alright. Step 2. Seneca and Ayana, get in here. Let's get this job done. And where's Ayana on the lot anyway? Dear Ayana, where'd you go? Ignoring the paparazzi who keeps lingering around my front door. Ayana, please say you didn't go back to your home lot. Oh no, she's on the trampoline. Also, she has fascinating outerwear. Alright. Hold on. We're going to say invite her inside. Oh, maybe she's been trapped out here this whole time because we never formally invited her inside. That's no good. Probably should have taken care of that. I appreciate her adherence to social contract here, but alright. And now let's get far away from the paparazzi. Jesse Taylor. Sure, they can chat. That's fine. What happened? Where'd we go? You guys, I've lost track of them again. Oh, they went to the... You know, I'm thinking with motorcycle as my witness, we might just get married in here just to make sure that it happens. At this point, it's been such a struggle to get anyone anywhere reasonable. He wants to woohoo with Ayana. We should probably have that on the list. Yes. It's probably the kind of thing that he will accomplish. You had a medieval-themed wedding? That's awesome, Scar. Alright. Then we call Ayana over. We call... Oh, forget it. We'll have the wedding in the man cave. Fine. I don't even care anymore. I just want it to happen. I just wanted to get in the family already. It's getting exasperating. The sim management is only going to get more intense, you guys. Man, they all make super weird smiles when they get married. Okay. And check. I love you, Robo-senpai. Wedding number 2. Accomplished. Into the family she goes. Ooh, options. Rope House, I think you get it. I may get lead poisoning from this. Nice. Okay. Done. She's in the family. We'll worry about marrying a genie later. We've done our best with it. Alright. So now we need merge households. Why is... I have no interest in selecting another house. Pumpkin, Seneca, Jessica, Ayana, Francesca, Brock. That looks like the whole family. I think maybe those were the college roommates. Maybe that's who those were. This looks good. Process merge. This will be your new household. 1, 2, yep. Beautiful. Looks correct. You guys, I don't know how we're going to get the triplets in here if we marry the genie. Marrying the genie might not be in the cards. Because then we can't have triplets. Blue Moon Girl, the weddings were rather quick, though, is the thing. I did them as private weddings just to make them happen at this point, because I was like, I'm running out of time. Yeah, I hate to ditch Pumpkin in here all by herself, but I think that might be the only way to get a household big enough to have the children I want, you know? Oh, and then if we have 3 children, we're gonna have to make the decision when we grow up of who we end up following, because otherwise there's not gonna be enough space for kids. Alright, let's figure out who Ayana has been all this time. Great kisser, neat. Easily impressed, childish, and computer whiz. Computer whiz, huh? See why you're attracted to the robot. She's into electronics. So Ropehouse, at this time I could put 3 more Sims into the family, but if the genie marries into the family, then he'll become an official Sim, and then I won't be able to add any more than that. And now, now Jessica and Ayana can bond, be good buddies, girlfriends, talk about the men, how much trouble they are. That's true. Pumpkin will probably... Yep, I could wait until Pumpkin dies to have children. That'd be one way to do it. Ah! They don't like each other that much? What happened? Hey. Go get started on the triplets. And the fridge is going crazy. Pumpkin, clean out bad food. Let's see. Romantic. Make out. Yeah, this is gonna be... Oh, you guys, this is gonna be a busy household. So busy. All the smooches. I'm not gonna like triplets. I'll probably get super... You guys, I'm probably gonna get super overwhelmed by whatever happens here. That's what's gonna happen. Alright. Well, he wanted some woohoo. I wonder if she wants it too, because then that will just... She wants to clean the dishes, join the science career. Did her degree carry over? Science and medicine. Oh, snap. Okay. Well, yeah, she can join one of those careers. That's cool with me. We will have, like, scads of money coming in, I guess, so... Go to bookstore. Earn jock points. We'll leave that as is. There are enough beds. I know that much, Scarrick. I know I've set that much up.
Wibno, Drusel.
Yeah. Nabitlan.
Get them kisses. Anybody else new just arriving for the first time? Do let me know. I shall happily greet you. Later, Marion Hood. Thanks for making it for part of the stream. Okay, we've got a million messages there. There we go. Romantic. Let's get everybody the appropriate amount of post-marriage enjoyment. We have room for triplets, because pets, so you can have up to 8 Sims and 2 pets in your household. You can only have 8 Sims. You can't have 10 Sims, but you can have up to 2 pets with 8 Sims. So we'll do like embrace. Yeah, we have money though for that. We have money to get all the babies. All their furniture and stuff. Well, fine, make out. Oh, I didn't. Oh, well. They've done it before. I may need to expand the house to make room for the babies. That could be one thing. Okay. Should I just try for baby already? This almost seems like... What do you guys think? Should I give it a little time? Should I let them be just a married couple for a bit? Or should I immediately go, bam, children? Just as soon as possible. Decision. Go bam. They both have had fertility treatments, so... Whatever, if we choose to go for it, it's gonna be go big or go home. I guess it is. I guess it's time. I guess it's time to add way too many members to this family. You guys, I think Pumpkin might have to not marry the genie in order for this to totally come together. She's kind of in the last stage of her life, so we might make that sacrifice for the highest chance of getting triplets. How old is she? She's an elder. She's 80 days old, with a typical lifespan of 90 set on, so...
Kotak!
I could move Pumpkin out with the genie. I mean, that would be one option. Ooh, we'll have to work on, in a later stream, we'll have to work on Ayana's fashion, too, because that'll be fun. Okay, team. Listening for that rockabye baby. Oh, I don't think it went through. I don't think we're preggers. A fact that I find astonishing with the double fertility treatments that we went through. Gotta wait. She's not pregnant yet. Not to my knowledge. Ayana's enjoying cake. Just do it again. What am I waiting for, Blue Moon Girl? What is it? Why did it not let me follow through on it?
Tron.
Halu. Yipso. Booby.
We'll have her initiate. Well, no, but it does play Rockabye Baby if she conceives right when the household has too many Sims for Jessica to become pregnant. Well, darn. Okay. You guys, I think Pumpkin's gonna have to move out into her own place. I think that's the only way about it. What we are going to do is wish for a boatload of money first to add to the household. No, it said you have. Oh, you're saying maybe she's pregnant because then it's. So maybe she's already got the triplets coming, so it's counting those. That could be. It could be that it just missed the music.
Steve.
Sleepy, having a blast, my love, eternally faithful. Faithful. Wow, she is, man, if she were in a better mood, she would. I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay, so she probably is pregnant. We can still have triplets at this point, though. We can still... That'll work with this current household. Based on the max number of Sims. I think it can happen. And Ayana's moved in, and she'll get used to deriving all of her sustenance from driving in a magic car. Okay, we'll see if we can get morning sickness to happen here and get the news, so to speak. Let's see. Brock, go to sleep.
Cardoom.
Pumpkin's going to bed.
Huh?
Don't freeze game. Come on. Okay. Pumpkin's going to sleep. Ayana. Wow, we might actually have everyone in bed simultaneously. That would be an accomplishment. Oh, except the dog. Go figure. Alright, the rest of you are asleep, right? Let's throw this into fast forward and see what happens. Let's see if morning sickness occurs. Sore? Is sore part of the morning sickness? Who's awake again? They're asleep. She's asleep. She's suddenly awake. Oh, the dog came and woke them up, I think. Can we...
She's Badu! Woo!
Massage, yeah. Let's be a good husband for a moment. For just a moment.
Awesome, Yog. Shamadu.
Abnida.
Shamadu.
How'd that work? Yes! Eliminated. Okay. We'll go back to sleep. Sleep. And you... sleep. Yeah, we're using fast forward because I'm ready to find out if this worked. I want to know if there's something big in the near future coming up. I'm ready to know. She's hungry. Let's... What? Okay. We'll take care of that in the morning. Lost a friend, publicly disgraced. Why were you publicly disgraced? I swear, this celebrity system is so agitating. So maybe I don't have enough room? I want to have enough room, though. We may have to move Pumpkin out. The time may have come. He just shorted out of nowhere. Yeah, I don't know what's up. There's the morning sickness. Alright, she is most assuredly pregnant, you guys. I want to get a memory of her just like sprinting off to the bathroom, because I think that would be hilarious. Who's mechanically inclined in this household? Anybody. Probably Seneca, who's shorted out. No skills. Brock. Watch me get Brock electrocuted, and then Jessica has to raise all the children on her own. Oh my gosh, that'd be a plot twist. We better call a repairman for Seneca. We better... Let's play it safe. I'm not ready to... I'm not ready for these kids to lose their father. That's too many dead dudes in a short term. Repairman. We need what we need.
Jafisi Wog.
We need that plot twist. Why do you want my Sims to die? We just lost Zachary. Alright. She's about to barf, so I at least want her to be out of bed before the barf motivation comes up. Oh, the memories. Hold up. Oh my gosh. The miracle of life. Touchdown! Apparently, the little guys made it. Only Jessica throws up in a running stance. Red Caribou, I like that. That's just like Jessica to do that. You guys, we have some large quantity of children on the way for this household. And I feel like if that's not incentive for you to come back for a future episode, what is? So this is the perfect time to stop. We're going to throw down a save and quit here. Thank you guys for being here, checking out the stream, hanging out with me while I play The Sims 3. If you enjoyed it and you have not yet followed, follow the stream. We'll be internet buddies. We'll play The Sims 3 together. Check out the social networking links below as before, my personal YouTube channel, as well as the YouTube channel maintained by Triggity, where he's archiving the stream for me. Thank you again, Trig, if you're in the chat still. Twitter account, also linked below. I tweet there when I change my streaming schedule, so you probably want to at least bookmark that, if not follow it if you have an actual Twitter account. Last but not least, check out Dungeons & Randomness, a Dungeons & Dragons 4th edition podcast. I am in Group 1 of 2, and Group 1 is actually recording this weekend, so you may be able to enjoy another episode with me in it soon. But Group 2 is also super entertaining. Don't necessarily, if you're concerned about language and stuff, you might not want to play it in front of the kids. I keep this stream cleaner than Dungeons & Randomness stays, so do be aware of that. It is for grown-ups. It is grown-ups playing a game with grown-ups.